I want to have a fantastic experience with you. Isn't it right? Otherwise, if I find another airline to go from point A to B, I'll take it. This is serious, serious business. And you will see from the next clip, a little more serious clip on Southwest, how it is also the best business. And second thing, the primary function of a human resource or talent development, or now they call people development, right? Titles change every week. You know, and I don't know what the hell it means, right? Is number one, in your business, in hospitality, there are only certain people who belong there. I can tell you that on my flight, there were 2 that didn't belong on that flight. I do a lot of work in hotels, and some of the time, because the hotels know what my organization and I do, they say, Gerard, can you address our management team? I said, fine. After I know something, I'll get it. If it's longer, things are negotiable. But I told the chairman of the hotel at breakfast, I said, buddy, there are 2 people in your reception that don't belong. He said, Gerard, what are their names? I said, I'm not going to give you their names. Because they need the job. Don't fire them. They probably belong in accounting, finance, housekeeping. Not in reception. You know, put yourself in my shoes. You understand that? Nothing wrong with them. And you're in a business where the primary thing is called caring. C-A-R-I-N-G. And we will also see in a little while that the stock symbol of South, you know what a stock symbol is? Do all of you know what a stock symbol is? Companies that are public and have, you know, you can buy stock in, have a symbol. What's the symbol of your company? Can I buy stock? What is it? Just is right, something here. You know what the stock symbol of Southwest Airlines is? That's their stock symbol. You know what the stock symbol is, right? Which means if I want to buy stock in that company, I go to the New York Stock Exchange and I look up how is the stock doing, right? Yeah. It's called LUV. I got to look that up. That's their stock symbol. Let's go back to this thing. So I told this chairman, there are these 2 who don't belong there. That was the mistake made by the HR department. Am I right? It's the most serious job today. Today, the best Procter & Gamble has the head of HR on the board. On the board. Attending every single top management meeting. We'll get one slide. We do a lot of things called every company has some strategy. Some sexy, some not so sexy. Grand plans. But statistics tell us that 75% of strategies fail. Do not deliver what has been desired. And the primary reason has been execution. Who executes? Who has the job of executing? Every single person in that organization. So if you have the wrong person, what the hell are you going to do? So the job of whatever you call it, HR, people development, whatever it is are we finding the right people for this business? Now when I talk to these guys who are looking for finance people, marketing people, right? All the ads say, you know what, CMA, MBA and all that stuff, isn't it? All the requirements. People who apply generally meet all those requirements, otherwise they don't apply. Am I right?
Right.
What's the difference? Who do you hire? Ritz-Carlton looks for attitude. Herb Kelleher, you know who that is, chairman of Southwest, looks for people who want to have fun. Sir Richard Branson wanted people who could entertain, beautiful women who could entertain. He had nightclubs. You're in a very different business, you understand? Look at the damage done by having the wrong people in the wrong company in the wrong place. And it's also a disservice to you. That's why I asked you earlier. You have got to ask yourself, what is my purpose in life? People have worked for 35 years. In a job, in your business, you cannot afford a job. HR should never be hiring a person who wants a job. It's a person who wants a life. You all heard of a man called Steve Jobs, right? He was interviewed, I think, about 6 months before he died, and the journalist asked him this question. Mr. Jobs, what job would you have been in? He stopped him. He knew what the rest of it was. What job would you have been in if you didn't create Apple? He said, my friend, this is not my job. This is my life. This is my life. Can all of you say this?
Yes.
Can, okay. Only you can answer that. Yeah, this is serious stuff, you know. Now keep this in mind. Again, when you enter the building, whatever you're doing, you're on stage. Now the only encounter I have now, I happen to be here. None of your people who are customers see you. Am I right? They see the cabin crew, they see the checkout counter. Do you have any question on this? Am I making sense? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get into another more serious clip on Southwest Airlines in terms of the business, right? I want you to listen to it very carefully. Then, how are we on time?
We give you our tea time. 4:54. Yeah, we don't need the tea. We take the time.
So can you see, what I want to do is there is a 6-minute video, right? After that, go through 3 slides. Can we do that?
Yes.
Right? So those are
Yes.
Huh? Okay. Now, do you have any questions now?